Oh dear.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Chill and Spill, another episode of Chill and Spill. How is everybody doing? Wow, what a week we've had in the UK. It has been scorching hot for the past 9 days. Well, it's 8 days, going to be 9 days tomorrow. Listen, I don't know where this heat's come from, but I've got mixed emotions. You don't want to complain because when it's cold, you complain. You can't complain when it's cold, and you complain when it's hot. Like, which one is it? You know, you want it hot or do you want it cold? Right now, as hot and sticky, it's a very humid, very humid. As much as it's like that, I much prefer heat. I'm sorry, I just do. I don't know about everybody else and how everybody else is coping with it, but I am enjoying the late summer that we've got because the whole of August was we didn't have no summer, so now we're getting it now. It's like we've had the whole summer just pushed into 8 days. That's what it's like. Yeah, it is so humid. It's unbelievable, but I'm loving it, people. I'm loving it. I am because when it's cold, I'm gonna moan again. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. We are here with Zeus.
Hi guys.
Ha-
Hello.
yes, hello to all of the platforms. Hello to Instagram. Hello to Bigo. Hello to Facebook, Mixcloud, and YouTube. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing good, and I hope everybody is ready for the hot topic. But yeah, let's talk about the week and how it's been. That's how my week's been.
I was thinking, oh my gosh, does she know that she's not saying anything? It's
That's how
funny.
my week has been. This week, I have nothing to say, but I am very happy and grateful that I am here, living, breathing, and healthy. Zuz, how about your week? Hopefully, you've got a little bit more to say than what I did just now.
I feel like to do the same thing. Oh my gosh, I don't feel like I feel like I haven't stopped. You know, like when you feel like you're just on this continuous train and you ain't stopped at none of the stops, not even to open the doors for a fresh breeze, to get a little respite. Nothing. I feel like I've just been going and going and going.
Oh dear.
I'm absolutely shattered. But I'm here with y'all.
Oh my gosh, and we are so grateful
Yes.
that you're here to join us this week, and every week that you've been here. We're very, very grateful. I'm sure everybody's grateful too. Aren't we all?
Hopefully, hopefully.
Yes, shortly we're going to be joined by Benson. Those that don't know or haven't really seen the show and don't know what it's about, this is Chill and Spill. Spill the beans, spill the tea. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about everything that's going on around. I'm your host, Nubian, and every Sunday we join together and we have a debate about the topic that we set each and every Sunday. Now, sometimes viewers will give us some topics to talk about, which we are very grateful for, and we would like you to continue to send us some more topics to talk about because really and truly, you can never run out of topics because there's always something to talk about. Always something to talk
Yes.
about.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah? So, it's about that time when we find out what is the hot topic tonight.
I swear that I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. Oh my gosh. Every week, if y'all know, if you're new, this is what she does every week.
Oh,
It's the
yeah, baby.
tonight for me.
Oh, yes. The hot topic tonight is about how important is attraction to you? How important is it? How important
Physical attraction.
physical attraction, how important is that to you? Is that top of the list? Is that the bottom of the list? I would like to know. Hello, Benson. How are you doing?
Morning.
Welcome. Welcome to
Morning.
the panel.
Morning, everybody.
Lovely to have you here.
Yeah,
Yes, how are you doing?
boy, it's a long story.
How long we
From
got?
from from Friday, I have to say good evening to everybody before I start. From Friday, it has been a madness. 2 weekends I've been left stranded at the roadside to some extent, and it was a good experience and a week wherein I had mostly, in spite of what was going on, especially from Friday night and last night, leading up today, even though it was something that I wasn't prepared for, but yet still I found a bit of time to do a bit of self-reflection in the sense that sometimes we might get down about certain things, which in like everybody, because sometimes people who see persons in front of the cameras tend to figure that they don't go through traumas. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it has been a week wherein I would categorize myself as being normal with the in spite of the circumstances. But I'm here, thank God, it was has been very, very hectic today also just to see him leading up to tonight's show and stuff. So it's just one of those things, but yet still, in the midst of it all, there was peace and a sense that I wasn't upset with all the disappointments and all the triumphs and the testings that was happening. So I give thanks for that, you know.
Oh, that's very good, very good. Indeed. Welcome, Barbara Nicholas. Welcome to Chill and Spill. How are you doing? Lovely to have you on board. Yes, so I would like to know from you guys whether physical attraction is important to you. I would like to know that because some people, it's not really a big thing. I've heard this week. I've been searching the net and doing a little bit of research, and there was a lady, and her husband just woke up one day and told her she was ugly.
How rude.
He told her she was ugly. The
Oh my gosh.
husband, let, and that's the thing. We have to think about this. This is husband and wife. You
No,
know?
they must have been in some sort of argument, some sort of qualms. What he just literally woke up one morning and say, hey, wifey, you ugly."
I don't know how it was, but I'll tell you something. This is what he told her, you know, and she was very, very hurt about it. And as far as I'm concerned, you married this lady, and even even if she's not that attractive, or it doesn't matter. Everyone's beautiful in their own right.
See, this is why I don't agree when people say, yeah.
Don't call people names. I don't like it.
It's not even just about not calling people names. It's people saying, oh, you know, it's not about the looks for me. It's about personality. Pause. Okay? Because the first thing you see when you meet people is their physical.
Yes.
Face, eyes, nose, body type, whatever. You see the physical. You don't see personality.
No, you just don't.
That comes down the line. So when people are saying, "Oh, it's not the physical for me. As long as you got a good personality," I think it's absolute rubbish.
Yeah. I mean, there's somebody
Rubbish.
out there for everybody. So if you're not beautiful to that person, another person will find you beautiful. And calling your wife ugly is it's not good at all, because you have to think about confidence, because some people have flaws. They've got their own individual faults that they have about themselves.
Well, can I ask, was this husband, this story, was he saying that she was ugly physically, or was he just calling her ugly? Like an ugly person, maybe her personality, her character can be quite ugly.
No, he was calling her face ugly.
Okay, well, I have nothing more to say.
And that, for me, is just unacceptable. You don't call anybody ugly, as far as I'm concerned.
No, that's ridiculous.
You know. So, Zuz, I'm asking you: is that really important to you?
Yes,
Attraction?
yes.
How important is it, though?
It's very important. Listen, you don't have to, there has to be some sort of physical attraction between me and that person. Like I said, it could be body type, it could be eyes. It's not going to be everything. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But it has to be something. It can't be nothing. I have to be physically attracted to you for me to want to go to the next step.
What, in face, body type, the whole package?
No, I'm not saying that person has to have everything, tick
Right.
all the boxes. I'm saying I have to be attracted to at least one thing. Oh, I'm attracted to his eyes, or I'm attracted to, his smile.
Or body type.
Or, he's got a really good body type. Or I need to be physically attracted to something, because this is the person that I want to get to know. There has to be some sort of physical attraction. Do you get what I mean? So then the sexual attraction then comes in later. Do you get what I mean? If you don't have that, this is just a friend.
Yeah.
It's just friend zone.
Because, like you said, you don't really know somebody until you
Exactly.
start to get to know them. When you first when the first initial visual is the person. You can't see the personality. There's no way you can say, "Oh, they're a nice person," because you just don't know.
You don't know, and that's my point. When people say, "Oh,
I don't go for
I'm not
looks.
big on looks, but it's the
It's all about the
personality
yeah.
for me." But I feel like that's rubbish because there has to be something that you liked of that person. Like I said, whether it be eyes, smile, ears, whatever it is, there has to be something physically that you're attracted to. Even the way the person walks,
Yes,
it's still
exactly.
physical. It's still some sort of physical attraction. Do you
Exactly.
get what I'm saying? Because you don't know the person's
Or
character.
even dress.
Or dress.
Yeah, the person might dress well
Yeah.
and carry themselves well
And smell good.
and smell good.
Smelling good is always good.
Benson, what do you think?
I was hoping that you would bypass me.
Oh dear.
It
Well,
started.
Let me. When that person, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Are you going to ask me back a question?
Yeah.
You can't answer a question with
no-
a question.
Yeah, but I have to ask the question first. With that person, right, who said that his partner was ugly.
Yeah.
Now, you have to take into consideration if have you seen the picture of that person?
Yeah, there's a video. There's a
There's a-
video of the lady.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
So when you see the picture, right, of the person,
Right.
how does she look to you?
There's nothing wrong with the lady as far as I'm concerned.
So what you're saying then, there's no one that is ugly.
I wouldn't say ugly. I would just say unattractive
To me.
to me.
So
Yes.
even if it's a female, you would say the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
obviously not to me, obviously, because I'm not attracted to females.
Yeah.
So I'll just say, oh, oh wow, or
But so your wow are unattractive, right?
right,
To you, yeah.
yeah.
What does what does that mean to you? To both of you, I'm asking you to the question.
Good evening, Faye. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Good evening. What I'm realizing what's happening is right now is Benson is just switching it up and trying to
He's
put it
trying
on
to
me.
sway
No,
for the
no.
Yeah,
conversation.
because because
No.
I asked you what you think about
No.
it, but then you're asking
The,
me
the fact
back.
that the fact
the
that
question.
you said that there is no one that is ugly, which in there are a lot of persons who would not like to use the word ugly.
That's it.
Yeah. So instead of using the word ugly, you would use the word unattractive,
Yes.
Yeah.
but it still means ugly. So
No,
that means
it doesn't mean.
We are say.
so
Oh my
so
gosh.
if we're going to be if I'm going to be real,
Technical.
no, not technical,
Okay.
but if I'm going to be real,
Mm.
which in I respect your opinion, yeah, but if the unattractive to you meaning that the person is ugly, because that's what you would say, but you would not use the word ugly, right? It's
Yeah,
for
we-
this. The,
we
the
Right.
would-
question
we-
is for both. Yeah, too.
I am not using the word ugly. No.
All right. So, but the man is using the word ugly, so it's the same thing.
I just
To
feel
his
like
wife.
I just. But
Yeah,
it's
to his
different.
wife.
It's different, exactly.
No, it's
We're
not different.
It is different because we're not saying it to our husbands. We are talking about someone that could be a stranger, and that person is unattractive to us. This is a person that you have married. Okay,
Exactly.
you have chosen
This lady.
to this lady to be your forever person. You signed on the dotted line, and you said to yourself, "Yes, this is the woman I want to be with for the rest of my life. I want to grow with and whatever." But she ugly.
This is question time. I'm going to ask a question again.
Oh my god,
I'm going to ask a question
I'm
again.
scared.
Have you ever, yeah, being around anyone, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be your boyfriend, your partner, right? And you're being around that person for a period of time, and then you find yourself that's steering on that individual, may it be man or woman, right? And realize that I didn't know his nose was this size or his ears was this size or whatever it is. After a
No.
period of time, no, never.
No, I haven't. I can honestly say I haven't said that. I can say that you're getting on my nerves.
Yeah,
The whole of you.
yeah,
Do you
but
get what I mean? But I haven't said, oh, wow, what? Gosh, his nose is spread in it. Or do you get what I mean? Right, his foot is spread. Or oh, he's got
It's got a big heel back.
He's got a big. He's got a yam heel back. Oh,
and you will take your time.
he's
So
got some corns on his toes. Like, no, I haven't.
yeah, so for that man, right? You said that hasn't happened to you before.
No,
it
it
hasn't
hasn't.
happened to you, Nubian.
No.
Wherein you're speaking to someone, and then after a time, you realize that the individual has a particular, what we would consider as fault.
No, I would not point out any fault.
No, because if I'm with that person,
I buy whatever fault they have. I mean, this is how they've come. God
exactly.
has made them like this.
exactly.
And I was attracted to it. So, for me, then now to have a problem and pinpoint,
Yeah.
nitpick. Oh, you've got this. You ain't got no hairline. You ain't got your nose is spread wide. Yeah, looking like road. You're this that you know what is this? No, I don't agree. I don't agree with this. And sorry, Feha says yes. You see the physical. It's the physical for me, defo. And she also said that is terrible. I'm not sure who that's directed to.
I think it was the ugly comment
Yes.
to the husband. I mean, the husband to the wife.
And then what was the last thing she said?
And she also said, the face have to look good, the body have to look good, the way they dress have to be on pint, and please God, when them open them mouth, them a chat sense. Oh my gosh, please don't make me laugh. Please don't make me laugh.
Because the thing is, that's another thing, You'll be attracted to that person, but the minute they start talking, or they start, you think, this don't match.
And hygiene. Oh my gosh.
Hygiene is very, very important as
please.
well. Hygiene. Come on now.
Oh,
Hygiene is very important.
For that man, right?
Right.
I think what he had done for him is that being around the woman for a period of time, right? And then he probably sat there staring at her and then realized that there's a problem.
The thing is,
But
after you say that,
he waited till he got to the altar, though. Sorry.
but the thing is,
Vivian.
after you say that, no, but after you say that,
How long
you're
after
ugly.
you got married?
She never got to that part. But after you say that you're ugly to your wife, what do you think is going to happen to the marriage after that?
Exactly.
Well,
Is there going to be any more physical activities?
Because you're telling me straight away you're ugly. That means I'm not attracted to you. What happens after that?
that doesn't mean that he didn't say he didn't attracted to her. I
But
didn't hear
you
you
just
mention
said-
that point.
But you just said if they're
He-
ugly, that
yeah.
means they're unattractive. That's what.
Not
No,
it
necessarily.
meant,
No.
no. That's what it meant for us, though, innit?
No, because you can be, because I'm going off what the man said.
Yeah.
So you can be ugly to some persons in that person's eyes, right? But to some persons, you are beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Now, for him stating that she's ugly, maybe it's a fact. But that doesn't mean he's still not attracted to her.
No, it doesn't make sense for me. Sorry,
Why?
Vincent. Because how can
Yeah, but
that's why I was asking Nubian. Was he talking about her character, like what
No,
has
it's
happened?
talking about her face.
You're talking about her face, point blank. Period.
Yeah.
I can't say that your face is ugly and then say, but I'm still attracted to you. So it doesn't make sense. So basically, I like ugly faces. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, but it's like
Ugly faces is
with
attracted
him,
to me.
yeah,
That's what you're saying.
yeah.
Oh dear.
That's what you're saying. You're saying ugly faces is
Attracted
attractive to me.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah.
I like ugly faces.
Yeah.
And you know what, babes? You ugly.
Yeah, yeah,
But-
yeah.
But
And wear
but
it as a badge of honor.
but I like it.
Yeah,
You know,
wear it
like,
wear it
Yeah.
as a badge of honor. Being
But that
you
is
know.
just like finding a fault that an individual has, and then you're pointing out to the individual to not saying it's a nice thing, right? Because what I would want to do, I would like to ask that lady a few questions, right?
So would I.
Yeah, because if the man say to her, babes, to be honest with you, you know that you're ugly, right? It's just like him finding a fault that she has.
And you know
I
what
think
makes
that's
it
a
worse?
very big fault, though.
If he knows it, saying somebody's ugly to someone that's got real issues about how they look anyway, I'm not saying that she has, but this is it comes together. You're with somebody, you're telling them that you know to yourself that they've got problems with themselves, they've got, they nitpick, oh, they need this, my face, my eyes, my cheekbones, and then you say you're ugly on top of that.
So
What is that going to do to that person?
what a relationship is all about.
It's all about communication.
It's about honesty, don't it?
Yeah, communication and honesty.
So
Barbara, sorry. Barbara says it's very important that they must have their teeth, their own teeth. Yeah. And she also, what did she say? What else did she say?
She says, just say they're not very good looking, rather than saying ugly.
Yeah.
Basically,
Oh.
it's like,
Man,
remember,
I'm trying to vision
yeah,
my man sitting me down and we're having a nice conversation. We've just had a nice meal. We're relaxing and everything. We're conversating, having a good old laugh. And then the man just pauses and looks at me for a minute and then says, babes, you know that you're ugly.
I mean, it just doesn't sit right with me. I'm sorry.
What?
wouldn't feel no
What?
way at all.
What? No, it doesn't sit right with me.
I wouldn't feel no way at all.
You say that now.
No,
It
you are-
depends. If you're doing it on a banter level and you and your partner have got that
Yeah,
No.
if
level
they're
of
bantering, that's
banter,
different.
that is different. But if you're looking at me in my soul,
Oh, you know the one that, oh, just move on, go away with your ugly self. That's different.
Yeah, but that is a banter. But what happened
exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
banter.
Yeah.
But-
Move
but-
on, go with your ugly self. Okay.
is, remember,
Ka. H-A-H-A.
the main reason why I ask you that question about have you take time. There's so many times, right? I'll be around a person and after knowing them for a while, and they will come to me, they will say to me that, Benson, me never know say I say your nose big. You get what I mean?
Yeah, but
So me I wonder if I'm never used to wear a mask. Yeah? So them just realize that my nose big. So what happen is me no see them think there's anything wearing in the sense that sometimes people take a time to have a deep look at an individual.
I just can't believe what you're saying to me right
Why?
It doesn't
Why?
make sense.
Why?
It's me saying to someone's ugly. It's not like a passing compliment, It's not a compliment. I'm saying that you're ugly, so I clearly must, and I'm not saying it in a banterish way. I don't have a banter tone of voice or nothing like that. I'm just letting you know, plain and simple, that you're ugly.
And did you know that?
And did you know that? Wow. Wow.
Yeah, but that man tell a man just realize.
How can he just realize?
So that means you weren't looking at me for all these years.
And that's what I'm
Remember-
trying to say. That means this whole time,
Yeah, you ain't been paying no attention to me.
you've been your physical
that can
attraction
happen. That can
might have
happen.
been just the body then.
Yeah, that can happen.
That you're not
Remember-
really paying attention to the looks.
it can happen in the sense that you're looking on but you're not seeing.
Sorry, can we just?
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh, Faye.
But a lot of persons would not understand that terminology.
No.
Because, in a sense, yeah, I don't think he done anything wrong. Serious.
No.
He's just stating something that he's seen, wherein people, some people too thin skin. People like to get upset for
The small
in
things.
small things, especially ladies.
Oh,
Ladies stay that way there.
so is that a small thing
Yeah.
for a lady?
No, some ladies will take that personally. You get what I mean? And
So
will
what if
never
you flip the
forgive.
script and say, "Oh yeah, you know, as a man, you know, like."
Yeah, but I may tell you, some people talk to me for a period of time and them find out after some I have a big nose. Yeah.
Oh my
and
God, Faye.
when them tell me some nose big after, I did go back and check it for real. And then when I realize and I try to measure it, I realize. But that person now only did see the nose, but he never see the mouth.
No. No, Vincent, please.
No, it's true. No, you think a joke? Serious? No, serious.
No, my
So what
gosh.
happened is, so that is why I'm telling you that you can be around a person, right? And then one time, you just take a deep look at the person.
And realize,
You're being,
wow,
yeah,
your
you're being
teeth is
around them for a
really yellow,
period.
you know?
Yeah.
Your
You-
teeth really yellow.
Yeah, I never know. You get what I mean? So for him now, I figured more than less that is what happened to him. Because remember, you said you wouldn't use the word ugly, you know.
No.
But it's the same thing it would mean, because if you use you're not attractive looking,
Yeah.
unattractive. And then she maybe ask or he maybe ask a friend and somebody will say, that mean ugly. All right. Say for instance, this goes by in words that people uses. Like Jamaicans will say ugly. Yeah? English persons will say another word. Americans will say another word. But it still boils down to the same
The
meaning.
same meaning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not
get-
because that word ugly has that stigma or like a dark cloud around it, but when somebody tell you that you're unattractive, it's the same thing. But probably you would ask them to simplify.
And the thing is, the killer thing is, I even feel like even though I may say unattractive, I still don't like it. Using
What,
it,
using
yeah,
unattractive?
to say to somebody, "Oh, you know that you're unattractive." Like what?
I just feel like that sometimes that needs to just be kept into your head. Like, just keep it in your head.
Some
I-
things you must,
yeah, keep to
honesty.
yourself.
You must be honest, but it's
Yeah.
not everything that comes to your head. You
But
must say.
You know, probably him have it inside of him a long time. And him realize within himself, said, no, I can't take it no more. I have to tell her.
Oh my God, what did Faye say?
Oh my gosh, Faye said, it's happened to me. I was dating one guy and I thought to myself, you know what? You're punching dread because your eyes, the whole white of it looks brown. Oh my God. Oh dear. Oh dear.
dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Woo.
I mean,
And she didn't see the eyes in
yeah,
the first place.
No.
See? So it's the same.
Maybe we're not
she
taking
took
the
her time.
time that we need to take. We're not
Yes.
taking the time to really see, and that's why I said before. Obviously, it's one physical attraction, so that's probably the issue. The fact that it's that one thing that we like about them, so now we just like them. Do you get what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's that one thing, you know. Oh, he's got a nice smile, but you know, Faye could have saw the nice smile, but she didn't see the brown eyes.
But we still
The
haven't
brown-
heard what Benson. Yeah.
And all now.
What?
Yeah.
You haven't stated whether physical attraction is important to
Yes.
you.
Yes.
You've swerved the whole conversation and you've put 5 questions to me and Nubian and you haven't answered the question yourself. No, sir.
All right. Which man, yeah, on the face of the earth, right, wouldn't be. All right, let me leave out the men out of it and talk about me personally.
Yes.
Now, what happened is, I like to admire beauty. If there's something that stand out about an a female that I'm looking at, I'll admire it. I'll say, wow, she look alright in her whatever it is, don't it? So
Mhm.
basically, it starts out for every individual with what your eyes can see,
Right.
and then after what the mouth can tell. So I wouldn't sit here tonight and say, because I would have to. I love personally. I love personalities, but
So
during the because I've found out that, remember now, for me it all has to do with a man's experience. Now, when you have certain experience where woman is concerned, it then becomes personality and not the physical attraction.
okay, yes, I understand that. I
Yeah.
get that. I get that. Yes.
Because when I was younger, I used to go for
Physical.
the physical.
But yeah,
Yeah.
go on. Go ahead.
But as I get older now, it's more of the personality and how our personality intertwines with each other.
Yes, I get that.
But so if I would be very, very happy if having someone who has a bit of shape and stuff like that, and then the personality is there to complement it. That's a bonus.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm more entwined with the personality.
But like we said,
Yeah.
you don't really see the personality at first, so you have to
But
be.
I mentioned that first.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
said the eyes, then what the mouth can tell.
Okay, right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So it goes in stages.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Satisfied?
Oh
Finally.
dear.
Finally. Sometimes we got to drag out the answer for Benson.
Oh my gosh. And Faith said, he's got them cheek. He's got damn cheek.
He's
He
got
needs
a
to
damn cheek.
He needs to look at himself, laugh out loud. Oh dear. I think you're talking about the man with the
She's-
white brown eyes.
Yeah, but
Oh dear.
with
Oh,
him,
dear.
remember, even with that man with the eyes, right? Remember that those eyes can also be something that somebody else loves.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what?
Who likes brown eyes?
Some people, the thing
Why?
is, maybe, and sometimes you'll meet with somebody, you may not be attracted to them initially, but then you exchange numbers anyway with them. And then you start talking to them, and whatever faults that they had in the beginning disappears because of their personality. They've got everything else. It's just that one or two things is off.
Boy, this is how I see it. You're perfectly right. But I have to laugh a while ago in my mind. And the main reason why I'm laughing is I don't know if anybody minds will think like how I think, but I have a tendency to observe everything around me, right? And one thing that I've observed, and I've observed it for a time, when I do see couples at times, a question, what the man doing with that woman or the woman doing with that man? Have you ever found yourself doing that in your
Yes.
mind, like you ask
Yes.
a question?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah?
for sure.
So it's the
Because some of
same
them
thing.
look like foot butter.
Yeah, it's like
Oh dear.
the man don't suit the woman in my eyes, and the woman doesn't suit the woman
The
in
man.
my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, vice
Agreed.
versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking even one time that it must be something hard for the lady to explain to her friends what she sees in that man, or the man to explain what she sees in that woman.
Absolutely. But like you were saying before, innit, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. That's what we're
That's
getting.
right.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So at the end of the day, like, me and my friends, we're not like we can together say, oh, this man is good looking. Just say if we're talking about a celebrity or whatever, we can say that man is good looking or whatever. But if I'm speaking about my man or they're speaking about their man, their own individual partners or whatever, you're not gonna like what I like. All of my friends like different things. So, like I said, we can come together and say, oh, this man's good looking,
Yeah.
but my friend's partner, I can't say that I would be attracted to that man or find him physically attractive because he just might not be my type.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And vice versa. They could look at my man and be like,
Nah.
yeah, like they like I said, they could have a general consensus to say, oh, he's decent, but he's not my type. Do you get what I'm saying? He's
But
not.
when they say not my type, what you think? What you think what does that mean?
That doesn't mean anything.
They're just
to
not
me.
attractive to them.
They're not
They're not
attracted.
attracted to
They're not
them.
attracted to them. Great,
Yeah, but
great stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad you're not
yeah, but
attracted
them,
to my
but
man.
what happened is when you look at it that way, in all honesty, you think if they were attracted to him, they would tell you. Is after them gone, they may even said to them friend or said to themselves, what the hell should I do with that man?
That's very
That
true.
too.
Or
That's very
or
true.
or they will be thinking in themselves that, well, him look alright still, but I just I go give that them alright and don't. You get what I mean?
Very true.
And say that, yeah. So
Very true.
in all of the cases that we have, it's a self-analyst,
Yeah.
self-analyzing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because no one is going to be open and say to you that I don't think that man is the right man for you. He doesn't look appropriate or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They will probably wait till they have a drink and then tell you.
Or they might never tell you.
Or they will
might never tell you.
exactly.
Because
Exactly.
then that person could be the one for you, the right person for you. You realize that later on down, like the character of that person, male or female, their personality goes well with your friends, even though at the beginning you was just looking at the physical, right?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna say, oh yeah, you know what, like what, like you're gonna wait. You are.
That's right.
You're gonna wait.
Faye says, see it? I just thought. I always go out with handsome men and nothing becomes of it. So I said, let me try one that is unattractive. That didn't work either.
Oh dear.
And that is the thing. Some people have a type and some people don't have a type.
But what is a type?
Some
Even
people just
that,
go just
even
for
that, what
dark
is-
skinned men. No, some people just go for some women will go for just dark skinned men. And that's it. That is their preference.
Okay,
A
their
dark skinned
preference.
man, yes.
Yeah. But even that, I feel like that is then limiting yourself to finding.
Or a man of a certain height.
Yeah, hear what happened. You see that dark skinned man thing? You know how much time while growing up I get victimized because of that. Wearing woman, them say, yeah, Benson, I don't like you're cool still, yeah? But I don't like your complexion
It's ridiculous.
because you're not dark enough. It's not ridiculous, it's what the person likes.
It is what the
And-
person likes.
And I've been told not by one, not by two, maybe about 20.
Okay, can I ask then, is any of those people that said that, are they with any dark skin men? Are they married, happily in relationships?
If I should think about it, they maybe in a relationship, maybe change about 6 or 9 persons after me. However it is.
Exactly. And that's
But-
my point.
Yeah,
I feel like people are not, they're limiting themselves in saying, oh, I like this and I like that and
but
I like
it's their
this.
preference.
It is their preference, but I feel like we don't know what we like.
Yeah, but not before being a victim of it. At the time, you'll feel downhearted because maybe
Yes.
you'll maybe have a little feelings towards that person, right? And you will feel a way about it at the time. But when you look at it really, after reflecting on everything, they're allowed to
Yeah, have a.
like what they like.
Mm-hmm.
I agree to an extent. Like I don't disagree. Everyone has preferences. Everyone should have their preferences. Fine. But I feel like those people, some people, have continuously gone for their preferences and haven't found anyone.
Continuously.
Continuously haven't found the right person. So at that point,
When do you say to
when
yourself?
do you say to yourself, you know what? Let me keep my options open. Let me open myself up to more. Like, let me not limit my preference
That's it.
so narrow. Let me not make my preference so narrow. Let me widen it a little bit because
I'm doing something wrong here. Clearly.
Yeah, clearly I'm doing something wrong here. You might find someone that's exactly what you want, but he's just got a different skin tone.
Simple as that.
But because you're talking about your preferences,
And height, I find that height is a big thing as well. You know, a lot of females that I know don't want a short man. They all want tall men.
I think that's silly though, man.
They all want tall
I
men
think
because a
that's
lot of them are tall.
very silly.
Why?
And even the shorter ladies want tall men too. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the reason is. Is it because when they put on heels, there's not going to be much of a difference in height? I don't know. Like, obviously, it's probably how other people perceive them when they're walking together. I don't know.
I don't know. There's this whole stigma about height and men being taller than their women and whatever. Look at Rod Stewart.
His woman is definitely taller than
Rod
him.
Stewart's
model.
woman is a model, okay? Old school, one of the original models. And she come like she's like 6'1", and he looks like he's 5'2". Okay.
But where do you think that derives from? That when
That's a good question.
Yeah, because I would like to.
That
know.
I would
is-
like to know. I don't understand it.
that was there from when the world and the earth came into existence, because that is to show that look how we have got sidetracked by all this, in the sense that men was there to rule and before women. No, it's true.
Destiny, innit?
Huh?
I'm sorry, but Destiny.
Yo,
5.
Destiny. Welcome aboard, Destiny 5.
Hi,
Welcome.
Destiny.
Welcome to Chill and Spill.
Hi.
What you just said just now is just too much for me.
Oh wait, before we say what Destiny said, let's pick up Ryan, Paul, Tyler, G, Adam. Big up yourselves on Bigo, so much more. I just can't scroll up right now. But big up Bigo. But yeah, go ahead, Nubian.
Destiny 5 says, well, I would not date a short man. I can't bother to be searching for a short man in my bed.
But you,
No, sir. No, sir.
No. Destiny took it
Oh,
there
wow.
today,
Destiny.
boy. Wow.
but when you're looking into it, it's true, because maybe her head will be at the pillow, and then when she look, the man is not there.
But funny
You get
enough,
what I mean?
when
But
you're lying in the bed, you're the same height.
But
no.
that's the thing.
No,
When
because
it-
a man's
No.
head's going to be on a pillow. Your foot ain't going to be touching, but your head will.
but if she want her foot to touch his foot,
Alright. If you want to play footsies in
If
the
you're gonna
bed,
play footsies, then it's
Just
an issue.
forget it.
Okay, but then what about
Oh dear.
what about sexual activities though? I don't think that makes a difference.
yeah, sexual activities.
I don't think it makes a major difference.
I'm not sure.
I don't think it makes a major difference.
And the ladies have to answer that one.
No, but at the end of the day, the reason why I feel like a man can answer that one is because
There's tall women
The-
and short women.
some tall men go out with shorter ladies. So what happens then? Something has to
No.
work out.
No, it's different for the man, you know. Because we as man, we can run around with her in our hand.
But what about the bed? What about the footsie part though? So you
No,
don't want to
we
play
not-
footsie. The
no,
men
we
don't.
not- We don't have to do footsie. I'm not trading.
No,
Oh
sir.
my God! What's Destiny saying?
Destiny says short man will tear. No. Sorry. She said, to be honest, my bed is very big. and short man will tear your sheets. God.
Oh dear.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, Destiny, you are funny.
That
Lord
is
have
so funny,
mercy.
Destiny. Oh my God, the short man would tear the sheets, you know.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness. And this is the thing. And we're not saying everyone's got their preferences, which we love that. But that could also be a blockage for some females.
Yeah, but
Okay, so then
that's
let's
start.
pose a question
That's
to Destiny.
yeah.
Destiny, I'm going to ask you a question, beautiful lady. If you came across a man that had everything, personality, you lot was vibing, soul connecting, soul ties kind of vibe, everything was great, dates, whatever, everything that you needed, even if it's the simple things. I don't know what you need or what you want, but if he had everything that you required, but he was short, would you still say no? That is a question I'm posing to Destiny. And that is a question I'm not even just posing it to Destiny, I'm posing it to all the women on the chat right now, and then also the flip side on the men. If
Oh my gosh. Destiny said, to be honest, I would cheat.
oh Lord, oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, Destiny.
What dear?
Oh God.
Destiny, you would cheat.
Destiny, no.
I feel sad inside. I love the honesty.
You haven't.
I love the honesty.
See, it's like when people, I don't, some people will think about like, no. But remember from back in the days, from the existence of time where men are concerned,
Yeah.
the men always have that bigger structure, body structure. And that is how, like, they used to even look at the slaves based on their body structure, don't it?
Yeah.
And then for a woman, I don't. m- Ladies always, I think, don't feel 100 complete if the man is shorter than them for some reason. Because you do still have ladies who do it, and it's nothing to them. But majority don't. It's not. It's a no-go
Yeah,
zone
it's
for
not
them.
it's
A
it's
lot.
not-
Yeah,
it's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot.
It's
Yeah.
a big thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big thing.
And I feel like this is why there's a lot of single women out there also.
Why?
Because
Because the man them too short.
yeah, because the thing
Well-
is, no, because you remember, there's a lot of dating sites as well. You know, people are on a lot of dating sites, and there's a lot of catfish going on as well. So a man will you know, go on the app, say that he's a certain height. He's not that height when you meet him. When you meet him in the flesh, he's not the height he said that he was online. Now, everything about the man, you get on with him, everything to the T, and the only thing is, he's short.
Yeah, feeling bad luck. Then you know, you're me just tell us a ladies complain about my size and my nose and my mouth.
Yeah,
So
but
what
are
wrong
they,
with that?
But if even if they
So-
complain, do they
No,
say to
them-
themselves,
them
"Oh, I'm
tell
not
me.
gonna deal with you"?
Yeah, woman tell me that them not gonna.
specifically because you're
Yeah.
not
Because of your nose.
spread.
No, not because I'm a nose.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Woman tell me specifically that they're not going to deal with me because I'm a complexion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
we know that
From
part.
a complexion.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like how I'm the victim of it, them can also be the victim of something too, don't it? Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? If a woman don't want a short man or whatever, more better for a tall man. But when in saying that still, remember you don't have a lot of ladies, you still have ladies who are average height to
Yeah.
men, just
Yeah.
the same, don't it?
Welcome aboard, Mana General. Welcome to Chill and Spill.
Hi, Manager General.
He said, "Hey Benson, careful what you say about sharp man, you know, brother." He just check in, and that's the first thing me hear. Greetings, Antonio Nice. Greetings. Welcome to Chill
Hi,
and Spill.
Antonio.
Greetings, family. DJ General in the house. You know the thing. I cooking. You're always cooking. You are always cooking,
Can
General.
I get some food, please?
You know, you need to. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I don't know how we're gonna get some. But this is ridiculous. Always cooking, and I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So the ladies them complain. Man general, my sincere apology about the t-shirt. The printing place had a little issues. It's all sorted now, and I'll mail them for you tomorrow, yeah? So
It's on its way.
yeah. So my sincere apology because you know we word our honor. Yeah? Now the ladies, I don't have a problem with whatever height it is, where ladies are concerned. What the ladies were focusing. Just repeat back the topic, Nubian, and then you will have an idea.
The topic for those that have just tuned in. The topic is how important is physical attraction to you? That is the topic tonight.
Yeah.
Does it? Because the thing is, Benson, you're saying that, you know, it doesn't really matter, but there's very, very tall women out there as well. So, if the woman is
NBA tall.
really, really tall,
Yeah.
it doesn't
All right.
matter.
As woman tell you already, to me, years ago, I think I said it probably about 10 times now upon the show here, that personally years ago, would go for women who shape and all that or whatever.
Yeah.
No, because I get old now, the personality is a key
Yeah.
to me.
There's
But
other
don't get me
factors.
wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I admire beauty.
Yes.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
When you see a woman look good, yeah, you will compliment them. I'm not going to compliment them verbally, but more say, yeah, that woman, they look good and stuff like that. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? But for a man now, I cannot, the man who made that comment, I cannot knock him for doing that. Because he was probably being honest for something that he was feeling upset about or is a fault that he finds. Now, what happened is like with men also. Some short man like the challenge of being with a bigger woman,
A taller
Yeah.
lady, yes.
a taller lady.
Taller.
Yeah. Me not have no problem with that because me no know no lady with taller than me. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, for the persons them who have a problem with that, but yet still, me still will still have a body type that I would not, that I would say, all right, is a no-go zone.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, for that man to say that to his wife,
Yeah.
I don't think it's nothing bad either. Because maybe we don't hear the man side of the story,
Right.
don't
Right.
it?
Yeah, you've only heard the woman's
The
side.
We've only
woman
had the
side.
woman's side, and
Yeah.
so we don't have enough context.
Yeah,
So
When it
obviously,
comes to him,
looking
yeah.
at it face value,
yeah.
it's gonna seem. Obviously, to me, it
We're
just
gonna
seems
knock him,
bad.
yeah.
And the
it's very
thing
bad.
is, you know, what the video that I was watching, you know, the ladies, they were all of them were laughing at the lady that the husband said that you're ugly. All of them were having a good old laugh. And I'm just like, I mean, end of the day, she probably didn't feel that bad about it, why she can share it. That's the way I'm seeing it. Because if she felt that bad, she wouldn't tell anybody what her husband said, to be honest.
No,
Because
so
who's going to go and say, oh my gosh, you know, my husband told me that I'm ugly.
why? Then it's the same thing when people go to counseling when them have them problems.
Yeah, but that's counseling, that's confidential.
No, it's not. Yeah, but
Yeah, it's confidential.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
the,
but
the topic
with
is
him-
hot. It's hot.
yeah,
it's
with
hot
him,
in here.
with with him coming out right and say it or whatever. I don't think that's nothing too brave either for the woman come and say.
That's not too brave.
No, because me no feel no way if it's a woman tell me that them no want me because I'm a complexion. Me no feel no way wearing woman may I speak to somebody and after a period of time them tell me say Benson me never
No,
know say
but
you
the-
know, so big as you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but
just
Okay, what we're gonna do? We're
Yeah.
gonna read some of the comments.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry to
yeah,
cut you.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. Faye says, I'm thinking, was it tall, dark, and handsome with a brain and intelligent? And Destiny 5 said she wouldn't get involved in the first place. And what else did Faye say?
Faye said yes. When you put your heels on, you. Oh, sorry. When you put your heels on, you don't want a dweeb next to you. Sorry,
Dweeb.
short guys. I respect you guys. That's so
Oh
hard.
dear.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Are we saying short men are dweebs?
No, I'm
Oh.
not saying that.
Not you.
That's
No,
what.
Faye-
That's what Faye is saying.
This is what I'm
Faye
saying to you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I
So
know you
it's-
said you said it.
yeah,
was-
no,
No, I know.
Oh,
no, but
oh,
you're saying
But because I'm saying it,
You're
I just
saying,
feel
yeah,
bad.
No. It was a question to Faye. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. And Destiny 5 says, I'm tall, so I can't date a short man. Everyone is looking up in life. Why should I be looking down? Oh, Destiny.
I know Destiny 5 is on fire tonight. Oh my gosh. There
Okay.
are
Well, Manager
no
General
pris-
says,
she ain't taking no prisoners.
yeah, Manager General says, I rather not say because I don't want to offend anyone, but personality, beauty, and light skin. Me love me car, me love me back, me love me money and thing. But most of all, me love me browning. I don't know about you. I don't know what it is. Has anyone noticed this? But the fairer skinned person always goes out of a darker skinned person, and vice versa.
I've noticed that.
I've
yeah.
noticed that. So I don't, you're not offending anybody. I just feel like that's something that just happens.
That's your
I don't think, yeah, it's a preference. I don't think it's a thing where, okay, I'm just gonna go for a light skinned person, or I'm just gonna go for a dark skinned person. Some people are like that, and then funny enough, those people will fall for the person that they would never think that they would fall for.
Yeah.
because even like say like where we categorize men as being short.
Sorry, Barbara said no short man. Sorry.
Yeah,
go on.
but remember, per men, you don't have a lot of short men, to be honest, You know why you don't have a lot of short men? Because the women are the same height as the men. Calculate it. Because if you check it now, right? An average size men is what size?
5'8" plus.
5'8". That is average size.
I think
I think so,
5'5"
yeah.
or 5'4".
that's short. That's a shorter person.
That's a shorter.
Yeah, but five. That's what.
That's
Yes, a 5 what?
5'8", 5'8",
5'8".
upwards.
5'5"
Yeah.
is for the
5'5".
woman. That's the average
5'5".
woman.
But you have a lot of men who are 5'5" and women that are the same size.
Yeah.
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 So this is how society get it wrong. Those men are not short either.
What? Because they're
Because you
women,
wouldn't say a
they're-
woman of that height
Is
is
short.
short. You would
Yeah.
not say
No, they
that.
wouldn't say that.
No,
so
you
why?
wouldn't.
Because it's a man.
Yeah, so why they say the
Because
men
it's
are
a man,
short? They're not
it's short.
short. No, they're
It's just not fair, to be honest.
It's
and,
not fair.
Yeah, and what
Life
about
isn't fair.
yeah, and what about the woman? All right, say the woman's 5'5" and the man's 5'6". I mean, come on.
Yeah, but that
I
is
don't
what.
think that makes it. It's
That
not,
is not
it's
a major difference, but
No-
to
no
some
difference.
women, it's major. That 1 inch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
for
that is
real.
so there's no short man really like that then. Because that is the average height for women.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah, I
saying.
get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
understand
yeah.
what
Because
you're
if
saying.
5'5" is okay for the woman,
Yeah.
5'5" should be okay for the man.
Yeah, because the men,
No,
women.
but not just that. The women are 5'5".
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
average height.
Yeah.
That's the average height.
Yeah.
If that is the average height and the
Yeah.
man is either that or
Or mo-
above,
yeah.
then he's not
He's
technically
not short.
Yeah.
He's technically
Yeah,
not short.
he's
then,
not
is he?
short. So it's just people say short man, and then the
It's
men
society,
then,
man.
yeah, then the men them know who, because you're around a friend who is a little bit taller than you would feel yourself less. But it's not that way. It's just because you're not looking into it and say, but wait, it average because we're average size because those height men are easier to find a lady for their size.
Yes. And also
Hang on a
remember,
minute.
it's not
Sorry.
just
Welcome
height.
aboard, Yvette John. Sorry to cut both of you. Welcome aboard, Chill and Spill, Yvette John. And
Hi.
Yvette says, greetings.
Greetings.
Anyone taller than me is tall because she's a tall lady. I'm sure that's what that means.
Yes.
So if you're taller than her,
Yeah.
you're tall.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
But
getting from that.
Also, I feel like, remember, it's not just about height, guys. It could be width as well. These are all, physical.
And also, you've got some
attributes.
men that are tall that don't look tall as well, and women.
Yeah.
You've got some men and women that are tall, but when you look at them, they don't look tall until you stand next to them.
So that simple means, stating back to where we started in the first place, that man is not wrong either for saying what he said.
It just sounds
What?
wrong.
How it sound? It can't
I
sound
know
wrong.
what you're
Okay,
saying,
I
but,
get what
you
you're
know,
saying,
No,
but
it can't
obviously-
sound wrong. How it sound wrong?
Because it's horrible.
All right,
Telling
ladies
your
have a
wife-
choice.
Because-
No,
You're telling your wife that she's ugly.
you have
Yes,
to tell
no.
people the truth. If I truth is the truth.
No, but like I said before, it's not everything that that comes to your head. You must say it.
Exactly.
You must always
I'm
think
not
before
gonna
you
always tell
speak.
you, oh yeah, well you know
Every
what?
time.
Your foot fever yam.
You
Or
understand?
your
no,
toes
tell me
must
say
always-
if I got torture.
You must always
Yeah,
think
what
before
happened?
you speak.
No, yeah.
Especially if you know. The thing is, if you've mastered
Oh
your
my
partner
God.
to a T, yeah, and you can be honest with them and you have bants with them and whatever, cool. But you know your boundaries because everyone has boundaries.
All right.
Yes.
I can guarantee you that that relationship, right? They haven't just started talking.
No, they're husband and wife.
They're
Yeah,
husband and wife.
they have been married for a long period of time.
So okay, go on. Let me let you land.
Yeah. So because I'm married to her for a long period of time now, him feel that the time has come for me to tell you. A long time I want to tell you this, but me never really I look upon you fully, baby. Me never look upon you fully, but this is what me think.
Oh.
You understand what I mean? So,
So
me no figure
but the
more or
thing is,
less.
Benson, think
yeah.
about what you're saying, yeah. because-
Remember, you said, I asked you before again, See me, I figure repeat myself. I asked you before that you said you would never tell nobody that they're ugly, right? But you would use another word, unattractive.
No, but I never
Yes.
said I
But-
would tell them that.
You wouldn't tell them.
No, but I
No.
never said I will tell you that you're
Why?
unattractive. I would just not
One-
use the word ugly because I don't like that word.
You wouldn't use the word ugly, but that word him used to. Him know. Suppose him not know unattractive. If you tell her, say, baby, you're unattractive.
First things first.
So adjust the word where him use.
um,
But it still mean the same. Because if you tell me, all right, if a woman tell me say me unattractive, me not lie, me I go for the dictionary and me I go deep down to that. Because me I think the unattractive have more meaning to it than if you just tell me say me ugly. Because if you just tell me say me ugly, me know say it's just point blank ugly. But if you
doing
say
the
to
same
me
thing
that
I'm gonna do.
you're
Yeah.
unattractive, yeah? Me I go investigate it and say, boy, that unattractive, there could have been many different things and come in many different ways. But they're telling her that she's ugly. Him just specify one thing. But that doesn't mean he's not attracted to her in the same breath, even though she's ugly.
I understand what you're saying. Destiny 5 said, thanks for the topic tonight. I need to measure my man when he comes home tonight, and then I'll make my decision.
I'm telling you if I'm ugly.
Yeah.
Oh
And,
my
and,
God.
and she also said there is a reason for that. Men telling that woman she's ugly. If he asks me, he was benefiting from something, and maybe it's not beneficial anymore.
That's very true.
Very true.
That's very true, Destiny.
That's
no,
very true.
but remember, the man did not say, I'm breaking up with you because of your looks. You get, it's like you finding a fault with a person. But you understand what I mean? If you find a fault with a person and him tell her that, I said to you earlier on that me accustomed to people. Huh?
Benson is stressing me out.
No,
because I
but it's the
can't
truth.
deal.
Why? It's the truth.
Oh dear.
And because it's the truth, it has to be said.
No.
Yvette, sorry, Benson. Yvette John says there are a lot of a lot of short men. I'm 5'9" and taller than many, many, many men, especially the black man.
So that's what she was saying. She's 5'9", and
And what way is he saying she's ugly? Did he mean her looks, her personality, her looks?
he was
Her
talking
looks.
So
about
everyone
her
that
looks.
just tuned in, I was on the internet, and I found a story, and the lady said that her husband told her she is ugly. Her face is ugly.
Horrible.
So this is what we've been debating.
Yeah.
Is that okay to
When
say that?
yeah, but when we
Is
look
there
into
other
it,
ways to say things that, especially if you know the personality of your significant other? There's other ways of saying things just to, not make them feel so guilty.
Zweno,
And
him,
remember, they're women,
yeah, but here what happened. Don't get me wrong. Him out harder and him bright. No, no, no. When you look into it, you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
May I go be honest
Because
with you?
women are very
Him out,
sensitive
yeah,
as well.
he is very, very rude and out of order. I don't know the other side of the story, but to women
Yes.
here, I don't know how him so brave and impertinent if them not have an argument
Yeah.
or waiver.
Yeah.
And even when you and someone have an argument or a disagreement, you wouldn't class the person and say that or
Yeah.
waiver.
There's no low blows.
Yeah, so don't get me wrong. Him out order
Okay.
and him rude.
Because Barbara just said, no,
Yeah.
you can't tell your wife or your husband that they are ugly. That is wrong, Benson.
Yeah,
But yeah, he's.
But
just,
he's definitely he's just cleared that up. I've just seen that message. So,
yeah.
yeah, you've definitely just cleared that
Yeah,
out.
so
Yes.
for him to say that, all right, remember that there are stories, but there are other side of the stories. Some men just brave, and some women just brave to do things that they do, things
Yeah.
that they say.
Yes.
Even when me have an argument or whatever, I not class myself as being perfect, but me still weigh up my words because there are some words wherein I would never, ever, 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 ever say to a woman.
Right.
Never.
Because especially if
Never.
that was that's your partner or your husband, your wife, whatever, whoever you're talking about, because you know them. So like what Nubian said earlier, you know their boundaries, you know their sensitivity, you know what they can handle, what they can't handle. You should be able to find words. You should be able to be intelligent enough to articulate yourself
That's right.
and to be able to express yourself in a certain way where you can get across the same message without being rude.
No,
Yvette, sorry.
I
Yvette
disagree
John,
with that part.
I'm sorry, but Yvette John says, well, he sounds ugly. And she says, very true, Benson. He's very rude.
And before you say anything, Benson,
yeah,
you know, as I like to do, we went to Google. So
Yeah.
for the word unattractive,
Yeah.
okay, so it means
yeah,
not pleasing or appealing
To the eye.
to look at. Yeah?
yeah.
And then obviously they always,
And then what
you got
ugly mean?
the adjectives and stuff like that, and it puts it in a sentence, or not necessarily in a sentence, but it says having no inviting or beneficial features. So, like what Destiny 5 said, he clearly was benefiting from something previously, is no longer benefiting, and now he's in this position.
Yes.
All right, look for the meaning of ugly.
Um,
No, no. Well,
there you go.
yeah,
Yeah, but, as you're
it
While
doing
is.
you're
that,
doing that,
yes.
Yeah.
Faith says, there's bare short man out there. And Destiny 5 says, when you love someone, sometimes you don't see these things to say. This man wants to end the relationship. It could be that too. It could be his way of banter, or it could be that he doesn't want anything to do with his wife anymore and he doesn't know how to end it, but tell her that she's ugly.
The thing is, all we would have to do, to be honest, is draw assumptions in regards to what he said, because we only have that part of the story, if you understand what I mean.
Can I just
What do
clarify
you mean
that
in a ugly
the
now?
topic is so hot, but in the studio right
Yeah.
now, it is boiling.
Seriously.
And lit everywhere. I feel like I've got. It
If
might
I
not
keep
look-
licking my lips, it's, you know.
if I
Let me
keep
give you a-
if I keep patting my nose like this,
Let me give
You
you,
know
a,
what-
um.
you know when it just the little sweat just above your lip. Yeah. Oh my God.
Let me see if I can get this closer to you.
So one minute.
Cakes is sweating, guys. But Benson wanted me to look
And
up
what I mean
the
in that
word
ugly.
ugly, yeah?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's completely different, yeah, in some ways. So it means unpleasant or repulsive. Okay,
Unpleasant.
unpleasant or repulsive, especially in appearance.
Dear.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
repulsive. You know,
Repulsive.
there wasn't in unattractive. There was no repulsiveness.
That's it.
All right.
Okay.
You know,
Sorry. Welcome aboard, Lady Christine. Welcome aboard. Not to worry if you're late. My respects, my condolences goes out to, you know, you and your family. But we really appreciate you coming, joining us this evening for the hot topic. Hopefully this lightens your spirits a little bit.
I'm gonna be 2 seconds, guys, because I want to be 2 seconds.
Yeah.
all right. When me look at it, yeah. This is another part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That we have to look at. We can knock the man from saying this, which is very rude and very out of order. But remember, as I mentioned before, say for instance, like Jamaicans,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yes.
they would use the word ugly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing with Jamaicans that a lot of people don't understand is that with Jamaicans, it's like Jamaicans just use any words majority of the time. And I also think that there's some elements of like other persons who don't understand our dialect and the way how we use words or whatever.
What's offensive
What's
to...
offensive
yeah,
to
yeah.
them?
It's not
It's
offensive.
not offensive to.
Culture. It's a
It's
culture.
a
Culture clash.
Exactly.
Yes.
So a lot of times, and we have to be very aware of these things, that culture makes a huge, huge difference. There are certain words in England that you can use it and it's fine. And in Jamaica, you can't use it to your partner. And what happened is with Jamaicans, to be honest, them use some words wherein if some other people say, oh, the hell him use it to that, and them don't even mean anything. So
Yeah.
the culture, you have to understand the culture and the meaning of certain words that they use. Because a lot of times people
Take offense, and it's not... You're not
and
saying it.
ask clarification for some words that we use.
Yes. I agree. And it's not just Jamaicans. I know, yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Benson.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying other cultures in general may have that same problem, to be honest. Because remember,
True.
yeah, a lot of us are from the UK. I'm from the UK. So obviously my family is Jamaican and they're from the Caribbean. So culture can definitely have a huge... culture clash can have a huge impact on communication
It
and
is.
how people...
Words that they use.
yes, and how it's been used
And
in the
yeah,
context. Yeah,
yeah.
it is serious. It's
Yeah,
really
the culture.
serious.
That's why it's so hard at times for an individual to get used to maybe a Jamaican. Because they will think they know them, you know, to an extent. When they are like watching Jamaicans on YouTube and all the social media platforms and things like that. That's not knowing a Jamaican, you know.
No,
And
no,
that's
no,
not
no, no,
knowing
no.
how we are.
Oh, but some
And there-
people will feel
And
like...
yeah,
yeah.
and there are certain words that we will use, and then you would never ever dare use those words to somebody else from a different culture, and they would accept it. And then as Jamaican will say, Lord God, that him tell you. Him no mean nothing. Them something them tell one another and all them thing there. You
Yeah.
understand what I mean? So we have to even look on that probably it's a possibility. I'm not saying that man is a Jamaican.
No, it was an
and I'm-
African lady.
Yeah, and I'm not, and the man was what?
He's African.
And he's African.
Yeah.
Actually, we are actually the same.
Yeah.
Yeah? Not knocking any Jamaicans or wherever it is, but that is a major thing that a lot of times persons who are not Jamaicans ask me about certain words that we use. What is the meaning of that and what is the meaning of this? So I think it could be on that aspect also.
Yes. Manor General says, plain and straight. If a man tells his woman she's ugly, it's one out of two things. Either him find a new catty or him plan for left him woman. So I would like to ask Manor General, are you Jamaican, Manor General? Do you agree with what Benson's saying that sometimes a culture clash? Because even though, Benson is Jamaican, in Jamaica, ugly isn't so offensive there than it is in the UK.
Yeah, man. Then if you look into it, to be honest.
I think that's like a lot of things. Sorry, I'm back, guys. I had to regroup. Not only is the topic hot, the studio is hot. I had to regroup.
A winter studio.
Oh God.
A winter studio, man.
But yeah, no, I agree. Like, the cultures, the words, the different words that
Yeah,
we
man.
use, it's gonna be more offensive. Like, okay, for instance, I've heard the terminology like with some Jamaicans, they will say, "Oh, a woman is fat," but they're saying it in a good way. Like, like
That's
her,
it.
her
Oh.
body, her body is good. She's got
Yeah.
some good
Yeah.
meat on her.
Yeah,
She looks
man.
healthy
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Whereas, obviously, if you're in the UK or anywhere in Europe, that could be seen as
Oh.
offensive.
That is something I've been trying all night to remember that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When a Jamaican tell a woman saying fat, that mean you look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look good.
exactly.
He's giving you a compliment.
Yeah.
You know how many ladies ask me, this Jamaican guy said this to me. He said that I'm fat. And me I say, you should have hugged him up. And she said, why? Me I say, I tell you, say you look good. You get what I mean? But yet still, other people find it offensive. But the Jamaican means say you're sexy.
Yeah.
You look
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Manor
healthy.
General, sorry to cut you guys. Manor General says, I am 100% Jamaican. But how can you tell your woman she's ugly and being serious about it? No way.
Yeah.
So even though you're Jamaican, you still will say that he's bright and out of order
Yes.
for telling his woman, his wife, not even his woman,
Yeah.
that she's ugly.
Yep. So, tying it back in to the topic, like, are we 50-50? Does it depend on your experiences?
I'm sorry, but Destiny's 5 says something as well. Destiny's 5 says culture can also play a part. Yes, I do not like anyone calling me madam.
See?
Madam.
Madam.
Some people will say madam. Some people will say madam. Like, some people have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Don't call me madam.
No,
Yeah.
but in Jamaica, that are showing you
It's
respect.
respect.
Yeah.
That in
Excuse me,
Jamaica,
madam.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
respect.
Yes. You see?
So
It's respect.
It's the it's
Very good one, Destiny. That one
Yeah,
also.
that's a good
Yeah,
one.
man.
yeah. So the culture, there's a lot that plays a part in physical attraction, culturally.
And every woman in Jamaica a mommy,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
them
yeah,
call
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
a mommy in Jamaica,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if them see you now, hello mommy, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that mean is a sign of respect. Boy, culture crash and words and terminology that they uses.
Yeah.
But in every relationship and every friendship where you have, you still have to weigh up your words and know what
That's
you're
right.
saying. You get what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Christine says, I'm a big woman, but I take great offense when someone uses the word fat. And the same thing we was talking about. In Jamaica, they wouldn't say fat means literal fat.
Yeah.
That
You
mean you're
know,
sexy.
you mean
It
you're
means-
sexy.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But
Let's
she
Yeah.
look.
still, even though, she still wouldn't want to be called.
Called that.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I
You know.
get that. And it's in also in the African culture
Lady
as
Christine take too long to go Jamaica.
well.
Oh dear.
It's like in African culture as well, though. They bigger women are seen as more attractive,
And also,
more
in the
wealthy.
and in African culture, they also go by scent, natural smells. The more natural you smell without perfumes, the stronger you smell naturally, the more attractive you are to the man.
You must say a ram goat.
Well, that's what that's
No,
the-
sir.
no in the culture. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Doubt it.
But you know what? So I would say some like
So
you know
enough
some of
man
my
peep
African
on
friends that I
themselves.
know they'll be like no that's they'll be like no we're not doing that we like freshness. So it really just depends.
And Destiny 5 says, well, I'm fat and fluffy and I'm loving it. You go, girl.
You go, girl.
You go, girl.
I'm loving
You
it.
gotta love the skin that you are in.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Because that's what it is. Yes. But yes, people, I really, really appreciate everybody logging in. We are going to weigh up the show. I don't know. I feel like it's a 50-50 thing, to be honest. What do you think, Zoz? I think 50-50. And Benson, what do you think? I think it's 50-50. Some women and men go for attractiveness, physical attraction initially, and some people don't.
I think it just all depends. It depends on the individual. It depends on their experiences, and what you've gone through in life. But yeah, I still believe that there's some sort of you have to have some sort of physical attraction to someone. Like so, it's not everything. You're not gonna tick every box, but you're gonna be attracted to something of that man, unless you've, you know, been friends first and you weren't looking at them physically.
Yeah,
in
that
a
can happen as
physical
well.
attractive way. You're friends first. You never had any clue about taking it to the next level, and then you start to see their physical attributes
Mm.
and you start to appreciate that. So I feel like it just all depends on the situation. But it depends on the situation, but I still think there has to be at least one physical attraction for you to progress within.
Yeah, because
that
everybody knows that you
relationship.
can't see a personality. You just
yeah,
can't
you just
see
can't.
it.
You can't.
It's impossible. You can't see
You
it.
can't.
So, Benson, what do you think? To conclude.
What?
Oh God.
I think every man always go by where them eyes see first still.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You it's what your eyes see.
yeah.
I mean,
You
we're all
know?
human beings
What
at the end
human
of the
beings,
day.
if you strip everything
Like, if
back,
somebody tells me, the next person that comes to tell me that, oh, I go for personality and not looks, stop it right now.
yes,
Because you have to
No,
see
that
the person.
that part comes after you know the person.
Exactly.
Right, and this is what we're
But
saying.
Exactly.
that's why I said the eyes then the mouth.
That's it.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to Chill and Spill this episode. We'd like to apologize also for Friday night's show, Benson show. We had a lot of technical difficulties on Friday night. So apologies for those that tuned in and was wondering what was going on, and thank you for those that did tune in and could hear what was going on. But if you can't be good, be careful. You know, we love you guys. Remember, without you, there's no us. Please like, share, and follow Those that's on YouTube, could you please make sure your notifications is on that little bell? Yeah? It vibrates. Make sure your notifications are on so every time we're live, you will get that notification. A big up to Instagram, Bigo, Facebook, Mixcloud, YouTube. Big yourselves up each and every time. Until next week, take care of yourselves. Bye.
Bye, guys.